The Wolverines Sports Network is on the air.
He's going to keep the football. Drive for the goal line. What's the call? It's a touchdown! The Wolverines have won it on the final play of the game. Touchdown East. A Wolverine walk-off winner.
Ostrowski, the righty, winds and deals. Strike three! It's a perfect game! Tate Ostrowski has thrown a perfect game for the Wolverines.
Piper back to throw. Has time. Looking for the end zone, and what is it called? Touchdown! It is a touchdown for the Wolverines with 7 seconds to play.
Rose City has won the President's Athletic Conference Championship. Rose City wins the PAC. The Cinderella story is alive.
Piper takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Frazier made the catch and scored the touchdown to win it for the Wolverines.
Tonight on the Wolverines Sports Network, the postseason begins as the Grove City College women's basketball team, champions of the PAC's North Division, will host perennial powerhouse Chatham in the quarterfinal round of the President's Athletic Conference Championship Tournament. Tip-off coming up at 7 o'clock, but first it's time once again for the Jason Baker Show, brought to you by Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City. Hi everybody, Ryan Briggs here, along with the head coach of the North Division champion Grove City Wolverines, Jason Baker. Coach, welcome back and congratulations on the inaugural North Division title.
Thanks, Briggs. I really appreciate it. It's been a great year, a fun year, and our team has worked hard for that, and we're ready to keep it rolling.
Wolverines winning the North Division. Of course, this is the first year of divisional play in the PAC, and Grove City winning its last 4 to take the North Division title. And there are no hats or T-shirts or banners for it or anything, but it certainly is an accomplishment. Number one, and number two, sets you up to be at home tonight, and then with a win on Thursday as well. But what's it mean to win, to finish at the top of the division? I'm sure there may be some elsewhere, probably people maybe didn't win a division, maybe poo-poo it a little bit, but this is a big deal.
I think it's a huge deal, and it's a huge deal for our teammates, or for our team, and it's just a reward for how hard they've worked. All the way back to September, and through now, the lifting, all the individual work, the practices. It's a reward for all of the work that our team has put in, and you want to be playing your best basketball this time of year, and we have been.
The Wolverines winning 4 in a row. Of course, it started with the win over Allegheny, which it wasn't the North Division championship game, but the winner certainly was going to have a leg up, and the Wolverines got the win. And then after that, maybe the best 40 minutes of the season against Waynesburg on Senior Day. 2 road wins last week at Westminster and then at Teal in the regular season finale Saturday. The last 3 opponents have been held to under 50 points. What's been the key, Coach? Because it's been different players each night, different leading scorers and so forth, but have there been any common threads among those 4 wins?
Yeah, we have defended at a very high level, and it honestly starts. We call it the Bethany Thompson effect, where she's, I think, one of the best athletes in the conference, and she's gotten healthy enough and felt confident enough, and once we've put her into the starting lineup, our defense has really taken off, and she on the ball just makes life miserable, but it allows us to see our traps better. It's clear when to trap, when not to trap. And we've, been forcing a lot of turnovers as of late. And she's a big part of that. And, I think she just has a knack for taking people out of the stuff they want to do offensively. And she does that just with strength and with athleticism. And she's a fantastic on-ball defender.
And with her moving into the starting lineup, Alexa McDowell had been starting, but now is coming off the bench and still playing quite a bit. It gives the second group a lot more offensive punch, and she's no slouch defensively either.
Well, that's exactly right. We have some serious firepower, especially from the perimeter. with that second group. And, just look at Saturday. Teal's a much improved team and really going to be a handful. And we knew that going in because they play really hard. We were down 12-4, and then our second group went in and I think hit 3 or 4 threes in a row to put us up 16-14. And I think it's allowed Alexa just to kind of relax and play. And she's, like you said, she's a really, really good defender too. So it gives us a really good on-ball defender with that second group as well.
And it's been really a committee approach, if you will, from a scoring standpoint. We look back at Saturday's win at Teal, a 76-49 win. A big third quarter for the Wolverines, 25-5 edge. But Kaylee Devlin, who has really been coming on, 13 points. Sarah Pfeiffer with 10 off the bench. Reese Hazley, Alexis Hudson, 9. Meredith Sherrod, who was sick and did not play at Westminster last Wednesday, 7. McDowell, 7. Kate Klein was 7. Brooke McCoy was 6. I mean, it's hard to be much more balanced than that.
Yeah, and it's been Devlin and Bethany Thompson are just really hard to block out. And we had 20 offensive rebounds Saturday, a bunch at Westminster. And, it's, when we defend and we rebound and we screen and we sprint the floor, we are a really good basketball team. And like you said, there's a lot of different people that can really hurt you.
And then going back to the previous Wednesday, a 74-43 victory at Westminster, a night where Meredith Sherrod was out because the bug that's been going around and affecting everybody. Her name came up on the spinning wheel, if you will, and unfortunately she was out. But Alexis Hudson, 17, Pfeiffer, 12, McDowell, 10 over at Westminster. Another lockdown defensive effort as well, holding Westminster to just the 43 points and only 3 offensive rebounds for Westminster as well. Again, it's whoever's getting the opportunity, however the rotation is shaping up, it seems like everybody is doing their part there when they're out there. To borrow a line from Coach DiDonato, they say in football they're 1/11th. When everybody's on the basketball court, they're doing their 1/5.
Absolutely. And, what I love about what we're doing offensively right now is, our players are playing with a lot of freedom and just going out and making reads and making plays. And that's when we are at our best. And, the one thing that we really tried to emphasize yesterday was, you're going to see a completely different defense, but that doesn't change our approach. Make a read, make a play, and just go out and play. Play with freedom offensively and rebound the basketball and defend, and we'll give ourselves a chance.
And we will talk much more about Chatham at length in our second segment. But of course, Chatham, known for the 2-3 zone defense. That's their bread and butter. They've done it for a number of years, forcing a ton of turnovers. Again, and we will talk about that more so in our second part of the show today. But with just having the 1 day of preparation, 1 day of practice, that being Monday as we record this Tuesday morning, because the zone offense is so different than man offense, at least with the terms of the type of man offense that Grove City runs, how much of how much of an adjustment is it? Obviously, the zone offense has been installed since October.
Right.
It's not because you've seen other zones. You played Chatham once this year. Other teams have used it, or you have to be ready in case of if a team comes out of a timeout in a 2-3 or a 3-2, whatever the case is. But how much of an adjustment is it? Because you've been playing, the man offense has been doing so well, and now you kind of have to shift gears.
It is an adjustment. But like you said, we've been doing this stuff, our zone stuff, since October, and we actually spent some time just refreshing some things last week, going over some zone stuff, just to be prepared. You never know when you're going to see it, and I actually. We do certain things, make or miss, and we're able to really do those things, to continue those things, and just kind of adjust a little bit to where the ball placement is, the things we want to look for, and still be able to do the things we want to do offensively. And so it's definitely an adjustment. It's going to be one of those things as the game goes, you're going to have to adjust and figure things out. But yeah, it is certainly an adjustment.
And the Chatham Cougars, they make you adjust to a lot. A team that has been playing pretty well as of late, 17-7 overall. But the way things shook out in the South Division, Chatham is the number 4 seed out of the South. So thus, it is Chatham coming to town tonight to take on Grove City, the number 1 seed out of the North Division. When Coach and I come back, we will talk about the Cougars. Head coach David Sauer, year number 8, a program with a clear identity. You know what you're going to get. And the Cougars, they are looking to go on a run this week, and a team certainly very capable of going on such a run. We'll be back with more after this. This is the Jason Baker Show, brought to you by Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City. You're listening to the Wolverines Sports Network.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. Check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known. No appointment necessary. Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Ken Frenchak here at the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Experience. We're all about experience. The experience of our expert quick lube techs, and also the experience we provide you with every oil change. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come here to the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City for the experience. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. The Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Welcome back on the Wolverines Sports Network. This is the Jason Baker Show, brought to you by Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City, located at the intersection of North Broad Street and Lincoln Avenue. Ryan Briggs here with Grove City head coach Jason Baker. And Coach, tonight the Wolverines taking on Chatham. The Cougars coming in at 10-6 in conference play, 17 wins, a very, very strong team coming to town, a team that can beat you in a lot of ways.
Yeah, they're good. They are as good as anybody will see at converting live ball turnovers to layups. I mean, if you turn it over, it's going to be a layup. Now their best player injured her ankle in the Waynesburg game Wednesday. She did not play Saturday. So we'll see how that goes, and we're anticipating that she plays. But she certainly makes a difference. But they, even without her on Saturday, took St. Vincent to the wire. So they're really a hard team to play against with the different things they do. They're really good defensively. Their slides, their movements defensively are just really quick. And, yeah, it's certainly going to be a test.
You mentioned Madison Naru, the senior out of Cary, North Carolina, 18.3 points per game, over 9 rebounds per night, shooting 52% from the field. Also averaging about 3.5 assists per game, a couple of steals per game. And the way things shook out going into this past Saturday, Chatham more or less, based on how things shook out, Chatham probably, I would say, and I don't have the actual calculation, probably about a 98% chance that Chatham was going to be in the 4 spot,
yes,
no matter what. And no doubt Chatham seemingly playing kind of the long game of making sure that Madison Naru is healthy for what they hope was a 3-game week.
Yeah, I think so. And like I said, I really fully anticipate that she'll be out there tonight. And yeah, I think I voted for her as player of the year in the conference, and I think she's just a fantastic player and just a really difficult guard.
I don't have a vote, but I probably would go that way too. not that it matters, but you mentioned certainly this is not a they took the South champion St. Vincent to the wire without her on Saturday. Alyssa Lacus, the senior out of Chatham or out of Norwin for Chatham, 13 points a night, shooting 58% from the field.
Yeah.
Hannah Chenault, 52 threes. A lot of people that can shoot the three. The numbers that jump out though, are on the defensive side, only allowing 56 points per game, and on the road holding teams to 52 per game, where seemingly teams tend to play better offensively at home. Not against Chatham, 52 a game, but the turnover number. This year, Chatham for the season is plus 220 in turnovers. So over the course of 25 games, I didn't do the math, but plus 8, plus 9, but forcing about 21 turnovers a game, and that's where they really make the bread and butter, both, I'm sure, in the half court and full court.
Yeah, it's both. And, you know, they do such a good job of, you know, like I said, there's slides within their zone that you think you see something, and it closes so fast that, you know, they get their hands on a lot of different balls. But they will press as well. I think we'll see both the 2-2-1 and the diamond press tonight. And yeah, they're really active, really long, really athletic, and they move really well in the zone. And it is a hard test for sure.
The zone defense, especially at 2-3, and at the high school level, sometimes you see people play it just out of necessity, and sometimes maybe a team will use it as a change-up or because of foul trouble. But in Chatham's case, where that's their bread and butter defensively, and they recruit to that and find people that fit it very well, that makes it, I'm sure, even that much more difficult than your garden variety 2-3 zone.
Oh, absolutely, and you see it twice a year, and so that makes it even more challenging. With their length and their quickness and how well they move, it is certainly tough.
This is the second meeting between the teams. The first one was January 17th in Chatham, and it was not a good day for the Wolverines. Chatham jumped out 27-12. Cougars went on to the win 84-54. Chatham shot 11 of 18 in the first quarter. Grove City was 5 of 14 in the first period. Grove City ended up 20 of 52. Chatham 33 of 67, a shade below 50%. But turnovers 23 for the Wolverines that day. All in all, it was Chatham really flexed its muscles that day.
Yeah, and I think you hit on a really important stat there, and they had a bunch more shots than we did. I think you said 13 more shots than we did. And when we are successful, we turn people over. We really get to the offensive glass. On Saturday, we took 30 more shots than Teal did. On Wednesday, it was 20-plus more shots than Westminster did because we're turning people over, because we're getting offensive rebounds. And that's going to be a real key tonight is that we do that, and we really get to the offensive glass. We really play good defense and force some turnovers and to get more opportunities to score than they do.
Chatham led that day by Alyssa Lacus, 25 points. Naru, 21 points and 10 rebounds. Grove City led by Meredith Sherrod with 17. Reese Hazley, 10 points and 7 assists. But it was, as Coach alluded to, Chatham out shooting Grove City and also out rebounding the Wolverines, which the conventional wisdom is that teams that play zone have a harder time on the glass, especially at the defensive end. For the season, Chatham is in the red in terms of rebound margin, but they were not that day against the Wolverines. I'm sure that rebounding as well, just on the whole, but especially at the offensive end, a point of emphasis, as you noted.
Yeah, it's, for us, we call it the dirty work. When we do the dirty work, which is rebound, defend, screen people, sprint and transition, and we do it for 40 minutes, and we're a really good team. When we don't, then we're not very good. And so, we did not, and we have never really played well in that gym. I'm not sure what.
A lot of teams have.
That's true. A lot of teams have not. So we're certainly glad to be getting them here at home tonight.
It's of course tournament week. It's 8 teams, 4 quarterfinals tonight. Everybody advances. The winners advance to Thursday, then the championship game Saturday. So, in effect, it's Game 7. Now you don't have 6 games of build-up, but it's win or go home. Is that something you talk about with the players at all, or something that they're aware of? How do you kind of manage, because there's the excitement, it's tournament time, but
right.
Also, whoever comes out on the short end tonight, this is it. You're turning in
right.
equipment tomorrow.
No, we do not. For us, it's just let's focus on today. Let's get better today. And if we do the things that we do well, we're going to give ourselves a chance. And so, we're not going to look ahead and start talking about the what ifs and stuff like that. It's, our focus is us playing well tonight and doing what we do well. And if we do those things, I like our chances.
Grove City and Chatham tonight. The winner advances to the semifinals to take on the winner of the W&J Geneva quarterfinal. That game is in Washington. W&J number 2 out of the South. Geneva number 3 from the North. W&J tied for the division title, but losing the tiebreaker to St. Vincent. The other half of the bracket, Allegheny hosting Bethany. Winner of that one will take on St. Vincent or Westminster. They are playing in Latrobe tonight. St. Vincent, the number 1 team out of the South. If the Wolverines win, they will be home Thursday night. If Chatham wins, the Cougars will be on the road at Geneva or W&J on Thursday. I know you've touched on a couple of things, Coach, but what are a couple of keys for the Wolverines to be playing here in the Grove City College Arena Thursday night against W&J or Geneva?
It starts with taking care of the basketball. And, like I'd mentioned, they are as good as anybody that we'll ever see at converting live ball turnovers to points. And Laucus is one of the fastest players in the conference, and they are really good with that. So I think the biggest key is just taking care of the basketball. The second thing is we got to rebound and do the dirty work. When we do that and we really get to the offensive glass, and we force turnovers and we sprint and transition, there will be opportunities there. And then, finally, just go out and make reads and make plays. Play free offensively. And, in games like this, poise is important, but you also can't be afraid to go out and make mistakes. If your focus is not making a mistake, then that's when you tend to do that. So
kind of play to win, don't play not to lose?
That's exactly right. Just go let her rip. And, if we do those things, I think we have a good shot.
Coach, it's always a pleasure. I don't know if we'll get to do this Thursday. Obviously, with a win, we might, but depending on the PAC Sports Network schedule as well. But thank you for your time today. Thank you for your time all season. It's been a fun year, and let's play at least one more here coming up on Thursday night.
That sounds great, Briggs. Thanks. You're the best.
That's Grove City College head women's basketball coach Jason Baker. You've been listening to the Jason Baker Show, brought to you by Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip. Grove City and Chatham, the PAC quarterfinals coming up next on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Ken Frenchak here at the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Experience. We're all about experience. The experience of our expert quick lube techs, and also the experience we provide you with every oil change. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come here to the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City for the experience. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. The Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
We are live tonight in the Grove City College Arena. It's the President's Athletic Conference Championship Tournament, the quarterfinals tonight here in Grove City, as perennial powerhouse Chatham, representing the South Division, takes on the North Division champions, the Grove City College Wolverines. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs here with you this evening on the Wolverines Sports Network. So glad you could join us here for this one. The winner will stay alive in the race for the conference championship. And the non-advancing team, well, they will get together and put away the equipment tomorrow or later this week. Chatham, the number 4 seed coming out of the South, 17-7 overall, 10-6 in conference play. Grove City is the North Division champions, 11-5 in the league, 17-8 overall. Of course, this is the second meeting between the teams as interdivisional opponents. They only played once this year, and it was Chatham winning 84-54, as we heard in the Jason Baker show a few minutes ago. So the Wolverines looking to turn the tables tonight on the visitors from Pittsburgh. Time now for tonight's starting lineups, and you can see them on your screen. Thanks to our great tech crew working tonight, we have Jake Kimmick and Aubrey Shaw upstairs, along with Assistant Sports Information Director Tyler Grupak. And here on press row, we have Alyssa Shaw and Carson Lucas handling the stats. The starting lineups, first for the visiting Chatham Cougars, they have one change in the lineup. That'll be in the backcourt. At one guard spot, it will be Emily Vienick, 5'3" grad student from Washington Trinity. This is her second start of the season. Vienick's played in 24 games. 2 points per night is her average. She will draw into the starting lineup, and she'll be joined in the backcourt by Maria Barella, 5'7" senior out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Barella coming into the night, averaging 9 points and 2.5 rebounds, along with 3.3 assists per night. Up front, Hannah Chenault, 5'10" senior. Chenault is out of East Berlin and Bermudian Springs High School. Chenault leads the team with 52 threes. She's averaging 10 points and 4 rebounds per night. Madison Naru, who did not play as a precautionary measure Saturday in the 56-52 loss to St. Vincent. She is back, maybe not 100%, but pretty close, according to head coach David Sauer. Naru averaging 18.5 points, 9.5 rebounds per game, as well as 3.4 assists. She leads the Cougars in all three of those categories. She is the league leader in scoring average. Naru, 5'10" senior out of Cary, North Carolina. And rounding out the starting five for Chatham will be Alyssa Lockus, 6' senior from Norwin. She's averaging 13 points and 5.5 rebounds per game. So tonight for Chatham, it will be Vienick along with Barella at the guard spots. The forwards will be Chenault and Naru, and in the middle it is Lockus. For Grove City, it is the starting five that we've become accustomed to seeing over the last half dozen games or so. The guards will be Reese Hazley, 5'5" senior from Deer Lakes. Reese averaging 11.7 points and 5.5 rebounds per game. Also leads the team with 83 assists. She'll be joined in the backcourt by Bethany Thompson, making her 7th straight start. Thompson, 5'7" junior from Exeter Township. She's averaging 4 points and 4 rebounds per game. Up front, Kaylee Devlin, 5'8" sophomore from Turbotville, Pennsylvania, and Meadowbrook Christian. Devlin coming off a season-high 13 points, matching her season-high of 13 points in Saturday's win at Teal. So she's in the backcourt, or in the front court, I should say, along with classmate Alexis Hudson. Hudson, the 5'11" sophomore from Warrior Run and Watsontown High School. Hudson averaging 8.3 points and 5 rebounds per game. And in the middle, it's Meredith Sherrod, the 5'11" senior from New Braunfels, Texas. Sherrod averaging 14 points and 6.7 rebounds per game. She leads Grove City in both of those categories. Hazley, Thompson, Devlin, Hudson, and Sherrod for Grove City. Your officials tonight, Colleen Thompson, along with Nicholas Lancaster and David Lawrence. Busy night in the PAC, of course, as we have 4 quarterfinals on the women's side, 4 on the men's side. The Grove City men are at Chatham. That game will be tipping off at the top of the hour. Right now, games in action. Halftime on the women's side. W&J leading Geneva 47-36, so the GTs are hanging tough. And early third quarter in Meadville, Bethany out of the South Division, the number 3 team, leading the North runner-up 38-26. They have 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. The other women's game tipping off at 7 will be Westminster at St. Vincent. St. Vincent is the South champion. The 7 o'clock men's games will be, of course, Grove City at Chatham and St. Vincent at Westminster. So like Grove City and Chatham, St. Vincent and Westminster have the reverse site thing going as well. Then the 8 o'clock games tonight are, if we pull up our ticker again, Franciscan men at Allegheny. Allegheny men are the North runners-up. And the other 8 p.m. game, W&J, is hosting Geneva. So it's a W&J Geneva doubleheader tonight. And that is the other quarterfinal. Semis are Thursday, championship Saturday night. We will come back with the opening tip. It's Grove City and Chatham coming up in the President's Athletic Conference Tournament here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking. More playgrounds.
Free movies.
Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Starting lineups introduced here in the Grove City College Arena. Grove City will go left to right on the first half. Wolverines are in the white with red numbers and letters, red trim. Chatham in the black tonight. White numbers and letters, a little bit of purple and white trim for the Cougars. Colleen Thompson, your lead referee, will step in. And before we get underway, David Lawrence comes in and says, we're not ready. So we'll try it again. An inauspicious start to this quarterfinal. Now we'll try it again, and the tip won by Grove City. We're underway here tonight in the Grove City College Arena. Glad you could join us. Chatham, that famous 2-3 zone. Wolverines get inside on the high low to Hudson. Shot no good, and Lockus the rebound. A good set for the Wolverines, the quick hitter against the zone, but Wolverines do not score. Working on the right wing with it for Chatham is Barella. Near left wing now to Naru. See how Naru's moving. Looks like she's okay. Again, did not play Saturday. Was injured last Wednesday against Waynesburg. Even heard 85-90% is a heck of a ball player. 7 to shoot. Right side with it is Chenault. Keep an eye on her. 50-plus threes of the season. Barella left of the lane. Puts it up. Blocked by Hudson. And the rebound grabbed by Meredith Sherrod. So each team gets a stop to begin tonight's game. And Chatham in the very active 2-3. Hudson high post, right wing for Thompson. Thompson to her left, pulls up 3. On the way, no good. It goes up over the backboard, hits the basket support. It's a dead ball. It is Chatham possession. So will be Chatham ball. Cougars will inbound against full court pressure. We'll see if the Wolverines trap out of it. Emily Vienick getting the point, the grad student transfer from Slippery Rock U. Her second start of the season. She's in trouble. Able to find Naru on the left side. Cross court, Chenault right of the lane. Chenault in the lane. Jumper up, no good. Rebound batted around. And Alexis Hudson has it for Grove City. So both teams coming up empty so far tonight. Hudson, reversal up top for Kaylee Devlin. Thompson into the high post for Hazley. Hazley at the left elbow, fires it right side. Hudson 3. On the way, long, no good. Rebound, Bethany Thompson. Wolverines were -4 on the glass in the first meeting. Certainly something to keep an eye on tonight. And a foul will be called on the near wing. It goes on Emily Vienick, first foul of the night. Comes on the guard out of Trinity. It will be Kaylee Devlin to inbound. Against the 2-3 with Vienick and Barella up top. Near block Hudson with it, posting up inside on Chenault. Puts it up with the right hand, no good. Ball batted around and snagged by Chatham's Barella. Minute 45 gone by, no score here at the Grove City College Arena. Right of the circle with it is Lockus. Lockus fires it down low for Chenault on the back cut. Missed it, gets her own rebound. Kick it left side, Naru. Naru driving in, puts it up, no, but she's fouled. And we'll have our first free throws of the night. Coming at 8:01 of the first quarter. Fouls on Meredith Sherrod. First foul of the night on Grove City. Grove City foul Meredith Sherrod. Her first team first. Madison Naru shooting 2. So Naru to shoot a pair. And she hits the first one. That's the first point of the night. Naru on the season, 71% coming in. Chatham as a team, 71%. Naru goes 2 for 2. And it's 2-0. And now we see the 2-2-1 from Chatham. Devlin in the backcourt with it. Devlin back to Hudson. Pass for Devlin was deflected, but Kaylee grabs it. Devlin left of the lane. Finds Bethany Thompson to the top of the key. Pestered by Vienick out there. Vienick is lightning quick. Right corner. Hazley 3 on the way. That one's long. Rebound grabbed on the weak side by Lockus. Into the front court comes Chatham. Ahead to Chenault. Left corner, Vienick drives baseline. Puts up the layup, up and good. Strong move from Emily Vienick. First field goal of the night. So Vienick gets the first fielder of the night. 4-0 Chatham. Near block, Sherrod with it. Sherrod posting up. In on Naru, pivot, steps through up the right hand and good. Meredith Sherrod. Good footwork inside. The Wolverines are on the board. Going right at Naru. Number 1, tests the ankle. Ball knocked away. Hazley with a steal. Gets it off to Bethany Thompson. Thompson will drive in, take it all the way. Layup is up and good, and we're tied at 4. Thompson scoring in transition, 4-all. 6:55 to go first quarter. Grove City will have 4 subs at the table. Right of the lane. Shot put up by Barella. Rattles around and drops. Maria Barella getting inside. First points of the night for the senior from Albuquerque. 6-4. The team's starting to gain some traction offensively. Sherrod finds Hudson. Shot blocked by Lacus. Rebound grabbed by Naru. Naru give it off to Chenault. Chenault to the top of the key. Crossover dribble working on Devlin. Throws a changeup on the right side to Barella. Shot clock at 16. Barella bounce pass to Vinick near side. Vinick high arcing three. Good. Had an unorthodox spin to it. Vinick getting the start tonight, and David Sauer maybe playing a hunch. It's paid off so far. Vinick's 7th three of the year. Sherrod on the baseline. Jumper no good. And the rebound grabbed by Naru, and Grove City goes one and done. So far, Chatham's done a pretty good job on the defensive glass. Again, there's 4 minutes in. Vinick drives the baseline, cut off at the edge of the lane. Zips it up top for Chenault. Chenault to the right block, up with the right hand, no good. And Meredith Sherrod grabs the rebound for Grove City. Hazley into the front court. Top of the key for Sherrod. Flip it over to Hudson against the 2-3 zone. 13 to shoot, left wing Devlin. Devlin finds Sherrod inside Hudson, and it's taken away. Nice steal by Naru. And here comes Chatham into the front court. Barella into the lane. Barella drive and jump pass to Vinick, makes a catch left side. Back to Barella in the corner, near block, posting up, and a travel will be called on Madison Naru. Wholesale changes for Grove City. Sarah Pfeiffer in, Alexa McDowell, Kate Klein, Emma Ulmer, and Brooke McCoy. And Chatham will bring Chenault out and Julia Calvin, 5'8" senior, in. Thought Calvin might start tonight. She's made 10 starts, but she comes in tonight here in the first 5 minutes. McDowell right of the lane, and a travel is going to be called on Brooke McCoy, who made the catch right of the lane. But it is Cougar basketball with 5:03 to go in the first quarter. 9-4 Chatham on top. Keep your breast is there. Everything going on the PAC tonight. Vinick into the front court. Vinick came in averaging 2 points a game. She already has 5 in the first 5 minutes. Lacus near wing for Naru. Back to Barella. Now around a Lacus screen to the right. Barella bounce pass right corner for Calvin. Julia Calvin, left-hand drive. Jumper on the way from Calvin. It is short. Rebound, Lacus trying to save it, but has a hand on the baseline, and we've reached the media timeout in the first quarter. 9-4 the lead for Chatham. We'll be back after this timeout. You are watching the President's Athletic Conference Tournament on the Wolverines Sports Network.
You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that coffee stain until... Oh, really? You can't escape a lot of things in life, but you can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes captures 1 in 3 adults. There are usually no signs of prediabetes. In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song stuck in your head, but you can escape prediabetes. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Grove City ball coming out of the timeout. 2-2-1 from Chatham. 9-4 Cougars lead. Kate Klein back to McCoy in the backcourt. Ahead to Ulmer, top of the key. Ulmer to the foul line. Back left side for Kate Klein. Now Pfeiffer on the near wing. Pfeiffer will get some more work at the point with Haley Mack out due to an injury suffered last week. Lob right corner for McDowell. McDowell can also run the point. McCoy up to Pfeiffer, left side. Kate Klein, 8 to shoot. For McCoy, it's batted away. The entry knocked away by Madison Naru. Madison Naru is not 100%. I'd hate to see her at 100%. She has been a real factor tonight, despite not scoring from the field yet, just 2 points. Naru driving in on McCoy, puts it up with the right hand. No good. Good defense from Brooke McCoy. Rebound grabbed by Ulmer. Here come the Wolverines. Pfeiffer pushing ahead. Right wing for McDowell. Catch and shoot by the lefty. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Ulmer underneath. She'll put it up. Missed it. Second try for Ulmer. That one, it doesn't go. Third try blocked. Blocked out of there by Barella, and the rebound grabbed by Chatham. Oh, the Wolverines will rue that. 3:35 to go in the first quarter. Calvin right side finds Naru right of the circle. And up top now for Barella. Barella around the screen. Barella to the block, right corner for Calvin. High post. Naru posting up with a left hand, no good. And Omer the rebound. Good defense in the paint. And then Omer called for a travel in the backcourt. So Chatham will get a reprieve. Hazley back in, Kate Klein out. Sherrod returns for Grove City as well. The 3:16 mark. Update from Pittsburgh. The Grove City men off to a good start. 15-7. The good guys lead Chatham. 6 minutes gone by in that one. But like this one, a long way to go. Lacus moves it up top for Hannah Stefanidis, the 5'8 junior who checked in. Naru in the paint. Naru back out top for Barella. Barella to the right block, up with the right hand, no good. Rebound grabbed and a foul. It'll be on Naru for crashing into the back of Meredith Sherrod. First foul on Naru, and Chatham second. Chatham foul number 24, Madison Naru, her first, team second. 3 minutes to go in the quarter, 9-4. Chatham on top. Pfeiffer to Hazley. Hazley back to Pfeiffer up top. 3. Pfeiffer on the way. That one is long, no good. The defensive rebound grabbed by Lacus for Chatham. Calvin finds Barella in the right corner. Back to Naru. 18-footer. No good. Rebound grabbed by Sherrod. And Chatham goes one and done. Chatham, 3 of 12 from the floor tonight. Grove City's 2 of 13. Neither team exactly lighting it up. Sherrod top of the key, driving in now to the left block. Jumper on the way. That one doesn't go. Rebound snatched out of there by Lacus. Alyssa Lacus using that 6-foot frame. That long wingspan. Leaves it for the trailer. 3-pointer from the right side. No good from Barella. And the rebound grabbed by Brooke McCoy. 2:13 to go in the half. Or the quarter. I keep saying half. It's only quarter. Sherrod inside for Hazley. Her shot blocked out of bounds by Calvin. And it will stay Grove City ball. Vinik back in. We see Jordan Jensen in for the visitors. Jensen's a 5'11 grad student from Reno, Nevada by way of Hawaii Pacific. Hazley inbounds to Devlin, who's back in. 19 to shoot. Sherrod left of the foul circle, pestered by Stefanidis. Right corner for Devlin. Kaylee Devlin, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound grab by Hudson. Hudson on the block. Pass up top to Hazley. Reverse the left corner for Thompson. Dumps it inside. Sherrod posting up on Naru. Off the glass rim, no good. Naru, good post defense inside. Defended her well without fouling, and now here comes Chatham. Still 9-4. We've been stuck on 9-4 for a while. And it's still 9-4 as a pass out of bounds. Chatham has not scored in 4.5 minutes. It's been over a 5-minute brownout for the Wolverines. With 1:39 to go in the first quarter. Perhaps each team pressing a little bit too much, knowing the stakes in this one. It's win or go home. PAC will be a 1-bid league in the NCAA tournament. Hudson's pass up top for Hazley out of bounds, and Grove City commits its 5th turnover of the night. That was a key, according to head coach Jason Baker, keep the turnovers down. Right now, 5 in the first 8.5 minutes. That is not a good number for the Wolverines. 3 turnovers on the Chatham side. Jensen with it, top of the key. Jensen, the left-hand dribble. Jensen to the left block, picks up her dribble. Shovels it near side for Naru. Naru onto the block. Back to Jensen. Jensen, fadeaway jumper with the left hand. That is long. Hazley the rebound. Hazley over the timeline with it. Hazley to the right wing, cut off by Vinik. Up top to Hudson. Back to Hazley with it. Ball into the right corner, deflected, but Devlin grabs it, and a foul will be called on Chatham. And Emily Vinik, who helped Chatham get off to such a good start with 5 quick points, now has 2 fouls. It'll be Devlin inbound at the edge of the coach's box on the near side. Vinik out. Sherrod right of the lane for Grove City. Jumper on the way over. Naru got it. Wolverines needed that one, and Meredith Sherrod, her second basket of the night. 9-6. Wolverines are within 3 with 28 seconds to go in the quarter. The foul will be called on the drive inside the 3-point line. Bethany Thompson called for the push, her first, team second. Lacus back in for Chatham. Grove City foul, Bethany Thompson, her first, team second. So Naru out, Lacus back in. Lacus, Stefanidis, Jensen, the inbounder Chenault, and Barella round out the 5. Hazley, Devlin, Thompson, Hudson, Sherrod, the starting 5 for Grove City out there. Lacus kicks it left side for Jensen. 13 to shoot. Jensen puts it up and is blocked by Hudson. Rebound Thompson. Ample time for Grove City. 14 seconds to go in the quarter. Hazley on the edge of the midcourt logo against the Chatham 2-3. Thompson, 8 seconds to go. Devlin back to Hazley. Around a screen from Hudson. Hazley, 14-foot pull up, no good. Lacus the rebound, and that is the end of a low-scoring first quarter. 9-6 Chatham the lead. We'll come back with quarter number 2 after this. Here on your home for the President's Athletic Conference Tournament, this is the Wolverine Sports Network.
Hey, is that a faucet running? Nope, that's not a faucet. That's a river rushing through the forest. It is? Yeah, forest rivers provide over 100 million people with clean water to drink. The water comes straight from the forest to us. In fact... What? I can't hear you because of the vacuum. That's not a vacuum. That's the trees in the forest cleaning up the air we breathe. How do trees clean the air? They soak up the dirty air on their leaves, branches, and trunks, which means clean air for us. Cool. I didn't know that. Yep. But the forest does more than give us clean air and water. It gives us shade for hot days, birds to listen to, and trees to climb. Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know how cool the forest could be. Hey, let's go explore some more.
Visit the forest today and enjoy all it does, just for you. To learn more about the forest and find one near you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
We get ready for the second quarter here in the Grove City College Arena. It will be Chatham basketball. Barella will inbound far side. Cougars in the black jerseys with white numbers and letters outlined in purple, white and purple trim. Grove City, the home whites, red numbers and letters, and red trim. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Glad you could join us here for this PAC quarterfinal. The Wolverines win. They'll be home Thursday night for W&J or Geneva. Near block, Lacus posting up. Spins up with the right hand, no good. Rebound Thompson for Grove City. Here come the Wolverines moving left to right. Thompson into the front court. If Chatham wins, Cougars go on the road to W&J or Geneva. Chatham doubtful to play at home again in the PAC tournament, but you never know. Sherrod steps through, is in trouble, gets tied up, and we have a jump ball. And perhaps actually helped the Wolverines because Sherrod was very close to a 3-second violation. Naru tied her up. But Chatham is the 4th seed out of the division that they're going to be on the road unless somehow the Westminster would end up making the final 2. Sherrod near side to Thompson. Sherrod up top back on the near wing for Hazley. 5 to shoot. Hazley top of the key left wing to Devlin. Far corner, Hudson with 2. Hudson 3 to beat the buzzer. Long. There's a shot clock violation, and it will be Chatham basketball. Thompson was there for the follow, but Wolverines ran out of time. The shot did not hit the rim, and it is Chatham ball. Chenault will bring it ahead, the senior out of Bermudian Springs High School. Up top for Lacus. 9 minutes to go in the half, a 9-6 lead for Chatham. Naru spins up with the left hand, and they're going to get her for the travel. And probably a bit of a break there. She did use the off arm to free up some space against Hudson, but the travel will give it back to Grove City. Turnover number 4 for Chatham. Chatham's 3 of 14 from the field. Grove City 3 of 18. That's how you get a 9-6 score with 8:50 to go in the half. Hudson right corner, Devlin looking to tie it up. 3 around the rim and out, no good. Rebound grabbed inside. The putback is good for Bethany Thompson. Well, Bethany Thompson, right place, right time. She has 4. And Grove City back within 1 at 9-8. Lacus up top with it. Barella now. Barella to the right block underneath the hoop, and her pass is deflected, but it's grabbed in the corner. 3. Chenault good. Anna Chenault buries a 3. 12-8. Chatham, 2 for 2 from downtown. 1 of 13 inside the arc. Hazley 3. That one is short. Rebound Thompson battling inside. Comes up the bounce pass. She found Devlin. Missed the layup though. Devlin a second try up. It spins off the rim. Ball batted out of bounds by Grove City. It will be Chatham ball. Grove City has had probably no fewer than half a dozen attempts from point-blank range that have not gone in. Miss, put back, miss, put back. Thus it remains a 4-point game. Top of the key, Barella with it, finds Lacus. Lacus hands it off to Chenault, and they'll get Devlin for a hold. Devlin's first, team first. Grove City foul is on Kaylee Devlin, her first, team first. Chenault, entry inside, batted away by Bethany Thompson, grabbed by Devlin. Here comes Grove City. Devlin into the forecourt and a reach-in on Chenault, who did not like the call. It's her first, team first. Chatham, Chenault, her first, team first. Stephanides out, Vinik back in with the 2 fouls. So a calculated gamble from head coach David Sauer. Year number 8 for Coach Sauer. Hard to believe it's been 8 years, but what a job he's done with Chatham. Perennial contender year in and year out. Hudson in the high post, known for this very aggressive and tough 2-3 zone defense. Paisley driving around Barella, and she has fouled Barella. Clipped her. Barella's first, team second. Chatham foul, 23, Maria Barella. Her second, team second. Grove City inbounding out of a 1-4. Paisley up top to Hudson. Left wing to Devlin. Wolverines put Hudson in the high post in the zone offense, the 1-3-1 zone offense. Right corner, Thompson with it. Finds Hudson, the high-low. Sherrod on the block. Sherrod kicks it back right side to Thompson. Ball fake, Thompson, 8-foot pull-up on the way, good. Bethany Thompson was 6. And the Wolverines are back within 2 at 12-10. And at the other end, Lacus getting behind the defense. Alyssa Lacus, first points of the night for her, came in averaging 13 a game. She scored 25 in the only meeting during the regular season, and she gets the lead back to 4. Wolverines lost track of her. You cannot do that. Paisley to the high post for Hudson. Right corner, Devlin. For Hazley, pass deflected. Barella got a hand on it. Naru outlet ahead to Vinik. Vinik in on Hazley, up with the right hand off the backboard. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Grove City. And Chatham will maintain possession with 6:34 to go in the half. Line change for the Wolverines. Klein, Pfeiffer, McDowell, Ulmer, McCoy. At 6:34 of the first half, it's 14-10 Chatham. Update in the men's game between Grove City and Chatham down in Pittsburgh. Wolverines leading 17-9. 11 minutes to go first half. Naru receives the inbounds, working on McCoy. Naru's pass, it's deflected but grabbed by Lacus on the near block. Over to Chenault. Chenault into the lane to Naru in the foul circle. 12 to shoot, Naru over to Barella. Barella in the paint, pivots in on Pfeiffer, up with the right hand, doesn't go. Rebound grabbed, they kick it near side. Lacus, 8-footer is off the mark. Naru flies in for the rebound. A third try for the Cougars. Shot clock at 16. Barella with the ball fake. Barella driving in, up with the right hand, no good. McCoy the rebound. Both teams struggling in and around the paint. McCoy near side to Pfeiffer. Again, Chatham 3 of 18 on twos, 2 for 2 on threes. McDowell lobbed to Ulmer near side, posting up. Ulmer with the left hand up, and they'll get her for the travel, or no, a foul first. Thought she might have dragged the back foot. Instead, Lacus called for the foul. Her first, team third. 14-10, the Chatham lead. Pfeiffer finds Klein, who yanks that one out of the air. McDowell to Pfeiffer near side. Inside, Ulmer posting up on Naru. Ulmer to the baseline with a right hand, no good. Rebound far side on the sideline. Grabbed by Lacus, gets it over to Barella, and here comes Chatham. Ahead to Chenault. Back over the trailer, Lacus from the right side. Lacus cut off by Ulmer. Naru at the foul line. Naru fumbled it. It's going to go out of bounds and off of Madison Naru. Chatham turns it over for the 6th time. 5:23 to go in the first half. We'll talk about the shooting. Both of these teams are very good defensive teams, too. Let's not lose sight of that. Klein, left side. And a pass. Is it tipped? No, it was not. Turnover number 8 for Grove City. Phoenix will bring it ahead. 14-10, the Chatham lead as we approach the 5-minute mark. So the media timeout upcoming. Phoenix left side up top to Naru. Now Chenault, deep three. Chenault rims out, no good. Ulmer the rebound for Grove City. Pfeiffer on the near right side, over to McDowell. Down low. McCoy posting up the left hand, doesn't go. Rebound, Ulmer took it away. Wolverines a second opportunity. Pass inside by McDowell into a sea of hands, and Ulmer ending up on top of Naru. They're both on top of the ball. We'll go to the arrow after all that, I think, or do we have a foul? It should be Chatham ball in the arrow, and indeed it will be as we have the media timeout. 4:42 to go in the half. 14-10, Chatham leads on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. Check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Inbounds pass stolen by Brooke McCoy. McDowell back to McCoy. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Chenault with it, and then a foul on Reese Hazley, who whacked her going for the rebound. So a lot happening coming out of the media timeout. Hazley picks up the foul, her first and the team's second. Phoenix back out there with 4:28 to go in the half. 14-10, Grove City trailing. Chenault right wing with it. Chenault far block inside. Naru posting up, she's tripled. Take it back, Calvin, 3 on the way, doesn't go. Ulmer tips the rebound over to Hazley, and here comes Grove City. Hazley right side to McDowell. McDowell pulls up, and they're going to get her for the travel. Lacus with a flyby to get McDowell off her feet. Turnover for Grove City. Number 10 so far tonight. So Wolverines are very fortunate to be down only 4, considering they've turned it over 10 times in the first 16 minutes. Chatham's not turned any of those the first 9 turnovers into points. Lacus, right side to Calvin, up top for Chenault. Chenault lost her balance, lost the ball. She's down. I think she might have gone knee to knee with somebody. Hazley into Ulmer, puts it up, and she walked with the ball. Looked like Chenault might have gone knee to knee or knee to shin with Pfeiffer. She went down, lost the ball, but Grove City cannot turn the good fortune into points. Chenault will come back to the near sideline. So it's Calvin, Lacus, Barella, Vinick, and Naru for Chatham. Grove City full court pressure. McCoy, Hazley, McDowell, Pfeiffer, Ulmer for Grove City. Barella into the front court, guarded by Hazley with 3:40 to go in the half. Calvin on the right wing. Top of the key for Barella. Barella, crossover dribble. Barella right of the lane. Over to Naru. Naru, left block, spins, looking. Fires it right side, deflected but grabbed by Barella. 5 to shoot, Maria Barella across the lane back to Naru. 19-footer good for Madison Naru. Naru, first field goal of the game, 16-10. Every point feels magnified by about 3.5 times so far. Grove City's been scoreless for 4 minutes. Hazley, 3 on the way, that's good. Reese Hazley says enough of that. Cuts the lead in half. 16-13, 2:52 to go in the half. Down low, Lacus on the layup, good. What a pass! Threading the needle for Alyssa Lacus. 18-13. Lead back to 5. 2:40 to go in the half. Omer right of the lane. Omer left-hand dribble up top for Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer drives. Pfeiffer doubled. Pfeiffer stripped, got it back. Vinik all over her. Vinik out there with the 2 fouls. Entry in from McCoy, excuse me, grabbed by Barella. Outlet down court for streaking Lacus. Lacus up with the right hand off the backboard, no good. McDowell rebound for Grove City. And now the Wolverines will push it ahead. McDowell into the front court. McDowell looking, fires it left wing for Sarah Pfeiffer. Now out to Hazley. 17 to shoot. Near wing McDowell to Omer, right baseline, back to Hazley, left side. Pfeiffer's open, 3. Pfeiffer on the way, got it! Back-to-back threes, and here come the Wolverines. The timeout on the floor. Chatham is going to take a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout for the Cougars. So Pfeiffer hits the 3. It's 18-16, and the offenses are starting to awaken just a little bit with 1:55 to go in the half. Grove City 7 of 29 from the field. Chatham 7 of 25. Rebounds 22-17 Grove City. 12 turnovers for Grove City, 8 for Chatham. But yet Grove City has the edge in points off turnover, 6-2, which is a minor miracle. Commit that many turnovers against Chatham in the first half, you are living dangerously, but the Wolverine defense has bailed out the offense. Now it's Chatham ball, with 1:55 to go in the half. Chatham has led the entire way. Largest lead was 6 at 16-10 moments ago. Naru in the foul circle, near side to Vinik. And they're going to get Naru for an illegal screen. That's a tough one. It's Naru's second, team 4th. And Erica Olszewski, the 6-foot freshman from Solon, Ohio, will check in for the first time tonight. So Naru picking up the second foul. 1:38 to go. Chance for the Wolverines to tie or take the lead for the first time tonight. Hudson back to Hazley. 3. Hazley on the way. Good again! And the Wolverines have the lead. Back-to-back-to-back threes. 19-18. With 1:20 to go. Trap. Vinik throws it ahead. Scramble for it. Dug out by Sherrod. Here comes Grove City into the forecourt. Ahead to Thompson. Spins. Puts it over the right hand and good. 8 for Bethany Thompson. 21-18 Grove City. 11-2 run for Grove City. 1 minute to go in the half. Lacus left elbow. Lacus posting up, spins up with the left hand and gets it to go. Tough shot for Lacus. Chatham needed that. 6 for Lacus, 21-20. Sherrod right block, posting up, spins left, jumper in the lane, glass, and won't go. Ball batted out of bounds by Olszewski. Grove City will keep it with 20 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock. PAC quarterfinals tonight. Winner goes to Thursday semis against W&J or Geneva. We'll look at the PAC scoreboard coming up at halftime, as well as a first half recap of this one. Thompson finds Sherrod right of the lane. Turnaround jumper on the way. Rims out, no good. Calvin rips down the rebound, and now Chatham can go for the final shot of the first half. Differential of about 0.7 of a second or so. Barella with it. Grove City has a couple fouls to give. Lacus left elbow with it. And we're going to be a foul. I think we'll get Devlin with a hold away from the ball. A lot of people trying to occupy the same space, and Devlin picks up her second. So Kaylee Devlin, one of the Wolverines' better perimeter defenders, 5'8" in those long arms. She'll check out. Sarah Pfeiffer back in. Shot clock is off. Well, that was really insignificant at this point. Barella with it. Barella across the circle. Throws it over the right hand. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Barella. It's Grove City ball with 5 8/10 seconds to go. Chatham sets up the 2-2-1 with Olszewski deep. Hudson to Hazley. Back to Hudson with 4. Down court. Thompson makes the catch. 2 seconds. 1 25-footer on the way. Got it! BT with a 3! And it's 24-20 Grove City at the half. Grove City a 14-4 run to close the first half. So 24-20 at the break. We'll come back with a first half recap after this here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is why you work so hard to pay the mortgage. Because home is more than four walls and a roof. It's that porch swing on a summer night. It's pajamas with feet and everybody over for Sunday dinner. And that old stuffed chair in the living room you just can't get rid of. This is why you work a second job. This is why you learn to fix things yourself, so you could save on repairs. Because home is your place, your memories, your family sleeping in their own beds at night. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. And now even more options are available. Call 888-995-HOPE today. That's 888-995-HOPE. Or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov.
Good night, Mama.
This is why. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
(24-20) Grove City the lead at halftime. Wolverines closing the first half on a 14-4 run. Bethany Thompson hitting a deep three to close the first half and capping that run. Bethany's season high this year, 11 points. She has 11 in the first half, 9 coming in the second quarter. Grove City was down 16-10, but threes from Hazley, 2 threes from Reese Hazley. Sarah Pfeiffer bombed one in, and then Bethany Thompson to beat the buzzer. Chatham had the chance for the final possession of the half. Shot was no good, went out of bounds with 5.8 seconds to go. The Wolverines got it in, got it down court to Thompson, who hit the long three at the buzzer. And it is 24-20 at the half. We will come back and look at the first half stats, as well as the PAC scoreboard here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. It's that time of year again. Buy one, get one free windshield wiper sale. You heard correct. BOGO windshield wiper sale with any of our Valvoline full-service oil change through the end of the year. So get ready for Old Man Winter today before he arrives. BOGO windshield wiper sale through December 31st. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? When a tornado is tearing through town? Or a hurricane strikes? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. And it's not always as simple as using your cell phone. That's why now is the time to take action. Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Halftime here in the Grove City College Arena, and Grove City with a 24-20 lead at the break, a 14-4 run to close the first half. Grove City led in the first half by Bethany Thompson with 11 points, matching her season high. Reese Hazley with 6, Meredith Sherrod 4, Sarah Pfeiffer with 3. On the Chatham side, 6 for Alyssa Lacus, 5 for Emily Vienick, Madison Naru with 4, Hannah Chenault with 3, Maria Barella a basket for 2. Grove City in the first half, 10 of 34, that's 29%. Chatham 8 of 27 for 30%. Rebounds, Grove City plus 6, 24-18 on the glass, 24-18. 12 turnovers for Grove City, 10 for Chatham, but Grove City with the edge in points off turnovers, 11-2. And the Wolverines have been able to mitigate their 12 turnovers, and they have the edge in what is certainly a significant statistical category. 24-20 is the lead here at the break. A few other numbers of note: Naru 4 steals for Chatham, Barella 4 assists. On the Grove City side, Reese Hazley with 3 assists and a couple of thefts. Time to take a lap around the PAC scoreboard as we can get the right. What do you call it here? The right screen. That's what they call it these days, a screen. All right, the winner of this one takes on either W&J or Geneva. And that one's gone final. W&J wins at 80-55. So, if Grove City wins, Grove City will host W&J here Thursday because Grove City's a 1, W&J's a 2. If Chatham comes back and wins, W&J will be home Thursday, and it will be Chatham going to the Salvitti Family Gymnasium to take on W&J in what would be their third meeting of the season, those South Division teams. So that's one final in the quarterfinals. The other game that has gone final in the PAC quarterfinals, it is Bethany going to Allegheny and winning 65-55. Bison advance. They'll take on either St. Vincent or Westminster. And it was 29-26 to half Bethany. And the Bison pull away to get the victory in that one over Allegheny. So the North is 0-2 tonight. Again, throughout the season, the South, had the upper hand on the North in women's basketball this year, and tonight, 2-0 so far. So Bethany a winner, W&J a winner. Elsewhere on this scoreboard, halftime upset brewing in Latrobe. Westminster, which, had a couple of duds last week to close the regular season. Coach Rose Scott's rallied the Titans. They're up 32-31 at the break at St. Vincent. So the winner of that one will play Bethany on Thursday. Men's action, Geneva W&J tip at 8, Franciscan Allegheny tip at 8. Halftime over in New Wilmington, Westminster leading St. Vincent 44-33. And the other game, of course, the one that we are paying a lot of attention to, Grove City and Chatham. The Wolverines have a 9-point lead in the final minute of the first half in that one, 33-24. Austin Johncore with 12 to lead the Wolverines. Mike Christensen, 10. And for Chatham leading the way, it's Jake Tenberge. He has 11 tonight. So the winner of that Grove City-Chatham game takes on the Westminster and St. Vincent winner. So if it would work out that St. Vincent rallies and Grove City holds on, game would be here. If Grove City wins, or regardless, I guess, if Westminster wins, Grove City or Chatham, in turn, then would be going to Memorial Fieldhouse on Tuesday or Thursday night for the semis. But some interesting action tonight here in the President's Athletic Conference as it's tournament week. Championships will be held Saturday. Times, sites, etc., all that yet to be determined. We're going to take a break and come back with more halftime festivities on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
And we are back here as we get ready for the third quarter to get underway between Chatham and Grove City. 24-20 the lead. It will be Grove City ball to start the second half. Ryan Briggs with you tonight, our stat crew here on Press Row. We have Carson Lucas and Alyssa Shaw doing a great job up top. It is Aubrey Shaw, the older of the Shaw sisters, along with Jake Kimmick. Tyler Grupak supervising up there. We'll see. I presume everything's okay. Waiting for Tyler to give me the thumbs up. I don't know nobody's paying attention, but we presume everything's okay. We've not gotten any frantic messages tonight, but this should be a good second half. Both teams started to get going finally offensively. Both teams were in a real brownout in the first half. But Grove City, that 14-4 run to close the half. Wolverines have the lead. We will come back with the third quarter. Coming up after this on your home for the President's Athletic Conference Tournament, this is the Wolverines Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and one associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Welcome back to the Grove City College Arena. I want to say hello to Art Campbell, Grove City College alum and the proprietor of Campbell Bus Lines, the official transporters of Grove City College sports. He's tuned in tonight down in the Slippery Rock metropolitan area. Art might have the old NFL Red Zone Octobox going on tonight with all the PAC action, but good to hear from Art. Of course, Art's daughter, Sedona, played here for the Wolverines a handful of years ago. The second half is underway. Wolverines in the home whites. Pass inside, deflected away. Intended for Hudson. Chenault knocked it away. Grove City home whites, red numbers and letters, red trim. Chatham in the black, white numbers and letters, purple and white trim for the South Division's number 4 team, which defeated Grove City in the only regular season meeting back on January 17th in Pittsburgh, 84-54. Hazley up top, 3 on the way, back of the rim, doesn't go. The rebound yanked out of there by Chenault. Good to see her back out there after getting banged up right at the end of the half. Grove City athletic trainer Addie Bachman checked her, and Chenault said, I'm good to go. Chatham's first crack at it offensively in the second half. Near right side, Chenault, 3 on the way. That one's no good, and therefore the rebound is Meredith Sherrod. So the start of the second half looking like much of the first half tonight, with each team coming up empty. Sherrod with it. Sherrod to Hazley. Reese top of the key with it. Reverse it back on the left side for Kaylee Devlin. Hazley far block. Sherrod with it. Posting up. Sherrod pivots in the lane and will fire back to Hazley. 6 to shoot. Hazley right side. Hazley into the lane. 14-foot pull-up. Got it. Reese Hazley sticks it. She has 8. 26-20 Grove City. (26-20) the lead. Long way to go in this one. Naru left of the lane. It doesn't go. The rebound pulled in by Grove City's Meredith Sherrod. Chatham certainly has comeback ability, but maybe not quite as much firepower as some recent Chatham teams. They're a little bit more defense-oriented. Hudson on the high-low looking for Sherrod. It's intercepted. Steal made by Naru. Naru outlet down court for streaking Lockus, trying to save it. She cannot. It's the right idea, but Lockus needed just about maybe a half more step to make that catch. And it will be Grove City ball. The dead ball does allow Chatham to set up its 2-2-1 with Vinik and Barella up top. Chenault and Lockus in the middle, and then Naru in the back. Naru and Vinik 2 fouls each for Chatham. Kaylee Devlin 2 for the Wolverines. Thompson to Sherrod in the midcourt circle, and now Hazley and Grove City will set up the half-court offense against the Chatham 2-3 zone. It's that very active 2-3. It's not just stand there with your hands up in the air. Hazley's pass into the high post kicked away by Barella. And will force Grove City to inbound on the far side. Exactly 2 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Grove City the only basket of the period. That was Reese Hazley's jumper in the lane. Hazley around a screen from Hudson. Pull up 19-footer. That one rims out. Chenault with another rebound for Chatham, her third of the night. Chenault over the timeline with it. Finds Naru left of the circle. Naru guarded by Sherrod. Back to Chenault up top. Around a screen. Chenault pick and pop left side. Deep 3. Barella on the way. That is long, and Hudson will grab the rebound. Here come the Wolverines. Hudson fires it down court for Thompson. Thompson a ball fake. Pulls up 17-footer. Back of the rim. No good. Rebound. Thompson battling for it. It's still loose. Grabbed by Naru for Chatham. Here come the Cougars with numbers. 4 on 3. Now 5 on 4. Naru left block. Left corner Barella to Chenault. 3 on the way. That one's long. No good. Rebound yanked down by Meredith Sherrod. And Chatham has started out 0 for 5 from the floor in the third quarter. Wolverine lead is just 6. Devlin called for the travel. David Lawrence right there to make the call. David Lawrence, Nick Lancaster, the umpires. Colleen Thompson, your referee tonight for this quarterfinal game. Hannah Stephanides back in for Chatham. Barella out. A new 5 for the Wolverines. Brooke McCoy, Alexa McDole, Sarah Pfeiffer, Kate Klein, and Emma Ulmer. Vinik will inbound to Naru, and Naru will ring it ahead. Well, Naru can do a lot of things. The stat sheet shows it, but you needed someone to bring up the ball, she can do that. And we have a foul away from the ball. It's an illegal screen on Vinik, and that's her third. So Vinik with her third, and that is a developing story. The tenor of this one changed when she picked up her second foul. She got Chatham off to a very good start, scoring 5 quick ones. Pfeiffer, deep three on the way. Got it! Sarah Pfeiffer's second three of the night. 29-20 Grove City. And then a foul will be called on Kate Klein with a block on the near side. The foul on Klein. Chatham will have it. Grove City leading by 9. It's a 19-4 run going back to the second quarter. Powered by the three ball. Naru threw it up. Phoenix tried to get there, couldn't get there. And it will be Chatham turning it over for the 13th time tonight. Grove City tonight, 5 threes. They're 5 of 8 over the last 2 quarters after starting out 0 for 6 on threes. Klein ahead to McDowell. 3 on the way. That one too strong. Rebound at the foul line. Grabbed by Pfeiffer. Her jumper might have been tipped. Rebound Locus for Chatham. Here come the Cougars. Moving left to right on the black with white and purple trim. Top of the key, Naru with it. Naru guarded by McCoy. Locus left of the foul circle. Out to Chenault. Chenault pestered by Klein. Step back 3 doesn't go. Sarah Pfeiffer the rebound for Grove City. And they're going to get Vinik for her 4th, I think. A lot of frustration from her. That's her 4th. And the illegal screen now might have been iffy. That one was kind of a no-doubter. They're out in the middle of the floor. And one of the main ball handlers for Chatham in some deep foul trouble. She'll check out. 5:45 to go in the third. Barella and Stefanides up top on the 2-3. Locus, Naru, and Chenault the back line. It's a lot of length in that 2-3 zone. Entry to Ulmer on the right block for a cutting McCoy. Shot blocked by Locus. Ulmer grabs it, puts it up with the left hand and good. Emma Ulmer, a strong move inside. 31-20 Grove City. And David Sauer will take timeout. We'll take it as well with 5 1/2 minutes to go in the third. 31-20, Grove City on top.
Mama, what does the chicken say?
Chicken. Oh, okay.
When the wolf?
Oh, a wolf. Ooh!
What about the tiny dog? Cat? Owl? Dolphin? What does the turkey say? Whale?
Yeah, whale sound.
Do the giraffe.
Giraffe. Okay. Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit NHTSA.gov.
Slash the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Chatham taking the timeout. Cougars are down to 2 timeouts left. Grove City still has 4. 5:30 to go, or now 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Ball McDowell knocked away from Barella. It goes out of bounds off of Alexa McDowell. Chatham will have it far side. Grove City, a 7-0 run to start the second half. A 21-4 run going back to the latter portion of what was a very low-scoring first half. McDowell all over Barella, now off to Chenault. Chenault left of the lane. Chenault in on Pfeiffer, and Pfeiffer's going to be called for the push. Pfeiffer's first, team second. Grove City foul on Sarah Pfeiffer, her first, team second. 5:09 to go in the third. Chatham will inbound out of a 1-4. Keep in mind, the inbound goes up top to Locus, now Naru. Chenault off a screen, 15 to shoot. Chatham's best quarters offensively this year, the third and then the fourth. The fourth is the best. Naru on cue, scores from the right block. She has 6. Three by Pfeiffer, no good. Locus the rebound. Ahead to Stefanides. Stefanides back up top for Locus, right side Barella. Barella to the block. Barella up with the right hand, no good. And the rebound collected by Brooke McCoy for Grove City. 4:30 to go in the third. McDowell has it up top for Hazley. McCoy at the foul line. Driving kick right wing to Pfeiffer, back up for Hazley. Hazley, and we're going to have a 3-second violation called on Emma Ulmer. 4:23 to go. And now we have our bonus media timeout coming up here in the third quarter. It's Grove City 31, Chatham 22. This is the Wolverines Sports Network.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. Check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Neruda inbound for Chatham as we come out of the bonus media timeout in the third quarter. Hudson will guard the inbounder. Full court pressure set up by Grove City, and will be Chenault bringing it ahead against Kaylee Devlin. 4:18 to go in the third, 31-22, Grove City on top, but it is Chatham basketball. Lacus on the left wing, out to Barella. Barella, near side for Chenault, around a screen to the right from Naru. Pick and roll, Naru onto the block. Fires it left corner, Chenault is open. Excuse me, Stephanitis. 3 is good for Hannah Stephanitis. And here comes Chatham, lead down to 6. 31-25, so Stephanitis, some offense off the bench, her 17th 3 of the year. She's a 39% shooter from downtown, and she knocked down that one. Thompson against the 2-3, 13 to shoot. Thompson with a game-high 11 points, matching her season high. Pass over to Sherrod, 7 to shoot. Sherrod across the lane, posting up with the right hand, short, no good. Sherrod gets the rebound, finds Hudson, left side 3, got it! Alexis Hudson's first points of the night. And the Wolverines counterpunch. It's 34-25. Naru into the lane up with the right hand, and it rattles home. Naru starting to thaw out here in the third quarter. 34-27. 3:03 to go in the third. For the season, Chatham is plus 172 scoring-wise in the second half. Hazley up top, 3 on the way. Line drive off the rim, no good. Rebound. Barella comes out of the pack with it for Chatham. Outlet left side, Stephanitis is open. Ball fake, she'll drive in. Pass down low to Lacus. Lacus lays it up and in. Alyssa Lacus scoring on the fast break, 34-29. 2:30 to go, third period. Hazley on the near side, over to Devlin. Back to Hazley up top. Thompson into the high post for Hudson. Down low to Sherrod on the block. Puts up, it is deflected. Naru looked like she might have got the block. Either way, she has the rebound. Lacus was there as well. Naru wings it right side to Chenault into the corner. Stephanitis, another 3. That one's good again. And here comes Chatham, timeout Grove City. Chatham full of fist and fire. Cougars within 2, 34-32. We'll take a quick break on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. It's that time of year again. Buy one, get one free windshield wiper sale. You heard correct. BOGO windshield wiper sale with any of our Valvoline full-service oil change through the end of the year. So get ready for Old Man Winter today before he arrives. BOGO windshield wiper sale through December 31st. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
12-3 run by Chatham. Cougars have cut Grove City's lead to 2, 34-32, with 2:06 to go in the third quarter. Now Chatham setting up the 2-2-1. Hudson with it, ahead to Thompson. Thompson into the forecourt, finds Sherrod. Now she'll show it off to Hudson. Reese Hazley sets up the offense. Thompson, reverse it left wing to Hazley, 15 to shoot. Back to Thompson, right side. Bethany Thompson, 3 on the way. It is long. Rebound comes out to Lacus. Here comes Chatham. Barella left side with it. Chatham looking to tie or take the lead. Right corner, Stephanitis with it. She's hit threes on a couple possessions here. Shot in lane, blocked. Rebound Hazley, then a foul will go on Stephanitis. She hit consecutive threes for Chatham, is what I meant to say. And now she picks up the foul, her first, team third. Pfeiffer in, Devlin out for Grove City. Chatham foul number 20, Anna Stephanitis, her first, team third. 1:33 to go, third quarter. 34-32, Grove City with the lead. Chatham led 9-6 at the end of one. It's 24-20, Grove City at the break. Hudson, high-low to Sherrod. Back up top, Hazley, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound ripped away by Chenault, but her outlet deflected by Hudson. Down low for Sherrod, puts it up, and she's fouled. The Wolverines did not give up on the play, and they'll get free throws. First foul shots of the night upcoming for Grove City. Barella with a foul, her second, team fourth. Foul on Maria Barella, her second, team fourth. Meredith Sherrod at the line. Sherrod will shoot 2. Chatham has only attempted 2 foul shots tonight, so if you're there wondering, hey, what's going on there with the foul shots, we have not had many. First one up and no good. In fact, the first points of the game came from the foul line. Madison Naru went 2 for 2 at the line. Sherrod misses the first one. Sherrod on the season, 73% coming in. Calvin waiting at the table for Chatham. Sherrod up. And good. 5th point of the night for Meredith Sherrod. Lacus out, Calvin back in, the 5'8 senior. We saw a fair amount of her in the first half. She played 8 minutes, scoreless. 3-point game, 1:05 to go in the third. Naru will bring it ahead. Naru left-hand dribble. Thought they're going to hand off, instead she'll keep the dribble going. Now guarded by Hudson after a switch. Naru to the block. Naru doubled. Left side, Borello has it. Barella driving in. Barella into the paint up over Sherrod, no good. Rebound, Calvin grabs it, lost her balance, lost the ball. Pfeiffer with it for Grove City. Pfeiffer over the timeline with it, 38 seconds to go. Thompson back to Pfeiffer. Pestered out there by Stephanitis, who whacked her. Stephanitis second, team fifth. Wolverines are in the bonus. Chatham foul on Hannah Stephanitis. Her second, team fifth. Sarah Pfeiffer at the line. So Sarah Pfeiffer will toe the line to the left and shoot 2 with 35 seconds to go in the third. Pfeiffer, 5 of 8 at the line this year. That one touches all parts of the rim and it drops. So she's now 6 of 9 on the season. The second-year junior from Pine Richland. Puts it up. And that one drops as well. 8 off the bench for Sarah Pfeiffer, who's really been scoring at a much greater clip down the stretch. Chenault, cross court to Barella. Lead is 5, 26 seconds to go. Differential of 4.5 seconds between shot and game clock. Naru pops open on the left block, puts it up and in. Nice feed from Barella. Naru in double figures with 10. 14 seconds to go, 37-34. Wolverines can go for the last shot. 8 seconds to go. Hazley around a screen from Sherrod. Cross court to Hudson, into the corner for Thompson. 2 seconds. Thompson, 3 on the way. It is short. Chenault the rebound, and that is the end of the third quarter. Grove City and Chatham locked in a good one. After 3, it's 37-34. We will come back with quarter number 4 here on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Chatham ball to start the fourth. 3-point Grove City lead. Winner gets W&J Thursday in the semifinals. If it's Grove City, it'll be here. If it's Chatham, the Cougars will go to W&J. W&J dispatched Geneva in the quarterfinals tonight. Lacus left side to Barella, back right side. Stephanitis, 3 for the tie. Long, no good. Bethany Thompson the rebound. Thompson over the timeline with it. Thompson, crossover dribble, lost the handle. Stephanitis with it as Grove City turns it over on its first possession of the fourth quarter. Right side, the ball knocked out of bounds, but it is off. Well, now the officials will get together. David Lawrence and Colleen Thompson get together, and indeed it is Chatham basketball. 37-34, Grove City shooting 26% tonight. Chatham at 32%. McDowell coming back in for, no, she's not. Grove City with Pfeiffer, McCoy, Sherrod, Thompson, Hazley out there. Chenault to inbound, Chenault, Naru, Lacus, Barella, and Stephanitis for Chatham. Chenault around a screen, pick and roll, finds Naru on the block. Naru up, no but a foul, and Madison Naru will shoot a pair. Fouls on Sherrod, her second. Thompson out now, McDowell back in, and Naru back to the line. 10 points tonight for Madison Naru. 2 of 2 at the line. Shooting at the line to the right. And it rims out, no good. Remains a 3-point game. Both teams, well, Grove City's 3 of 4 at the line, Chatham 2 of 3. So free throws, this is a novelty. Second one is up, and it is good. 37-35. Grove City up 2. 2-2-1, and the ball knocked away. It hit Sherrod's leg out of bounds. It went out of bounds, and Chatham gets it. Turnover number 17 for Grove City. Chatham, if you're wondering, 14 turnovers tonight. It will be Chatham to inbound out of a 1-4, looking to tie or take the lead for the first time since the second quarter. Barella left corner, Chenault off a screen. Chenault up top for Stephanitis. Naru posting up near block. Pivot, steps through, gets doubled. Back to Chenault, left wing for Barella. 11 to shoot. Pass to Naru at the foul line. Naru driving it on McCoy. Up with the right hand and gets to go. A tough shot. Madison Naru makes it a tie game at 37. 37 all with 8:55 to go to determine who goes on. Pfeiffer right wing. Hazley left side to McDowell. Against the 2-3. McDowell up top for McCoy. McCoy steps back, 3 on the way. Got it! Brooke McCoy hits the 3. And Grove City back on top. 8-3 of the night. 40-37. Grove City needed that one. McCoy stepping up big. The junior from Hempfield getting her 20th triple of the year. Barella to Lacus. Chenault, 3 for the tie. It's good. Hannah Chenault's first points of the second half on another deadlock. Now at 40. The offense is starting to heat up after a rather dormant night. Sherrod in the lane, now to the left block. Doubled, pass into the corner, deflected. McDowell grabs it and then gets blocked by Naru going for the basketball, and that'll be number 3 on Madison Naru. Team first. Chatham's had to go quite a while without Vinik, who has 4 fouls. Chatham foul, number 24. Madison Naru, team first. Hazley to inbound, finds McCoy up top. 3 timeouts left for Grove City, 2 for Chatham. Sherrod with it to McCoy. Left corner for Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, a ball fake, pulls up 17-footer. High arcing jumper, long, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Chenault. She's fouled by Sherrod. That's Meredith's third, team second. With 7:45 to go in regulation, Chatham a chance to take the lead. Chenault to inbound. Full court man-to-man from Grove City. Grove City led by 11 in the third quarter, 31-20, but Chatham has battled back. Grove City was down 6 in the second quarter. Teams have traded runs. We're all tied at 40 with 7.5 minutes to go in regulation. Right corner, Lockus with it, works it inside for Naru, off the mark, grabbed by Hazley. Turnover number 15 for Chatham. Hazley with it. Right-hand dribble. Left wing for Pfeiffer, and now back to Hazley. Sherrod right of the lane to the block. In around Naru, reverse layup, no, but a foul, and they get Lockus on the rotation. Yes, it's on Alyssa Lockus, her second, team second, and Sherrod back to the line. Chatham foul number 15, Alyssa Lockus. Her second, team second, Meredith Sherrod. Sherrod to shoot 2 with 7:09 to go in regulation. Meredith breaks the tie. It's 41-40. Line to the left. Sherrod takes her time, aims, shoots. Good on that one. She's hit 3 in a row at the line. 7 points for Sherrod, 42-40. Emma Ulmer back in. Ulmer in, no doubt, to get Sherrod gassed up for the stretch run. 7:07 to go in regulation. Chatham 2 timeouts, Grove City with 3. Chenault will bring it ahead, guarded by Devlin. Ball knocked away. Chenault fumbled it. Devlin jumps on it. We have a jump ball. Devlin and Chenault tied up. Grove City has the arrow. Devlin and Thompson, when they're both out there, 2 real defensive stoppers at the guard position. And that time they combined to force the turnover. McCoy, Hazley, Thompson, Devlin, and Ulmer for Grove City. Vinik back in for Chatham with the 4 fouls. It's time to take a shot for head coach David Sauer. Hazley into the high post for McCoy. McCoy is tied up. Naru forcing the tie up, and Grove City gives it back. Good defense from Naru. Recognized that McCoy brought it down for just a moment, and that's all that Naru needed. Grove City gives it right back. 6:45 mark. And we're going to have a traveling violation. Naru moved on the baseline. There's a dead ball situation. She shuffled 2 or 3 steps to her right. You can't do that. You can do it after a made basket or a made field or a made free throw. You cannot in a dead ball situation, so Grove City gets it back. You do not see that often. But we see it here with 6:45 to go. Can the Wolverines take advantage? Left corner to Thompson. Thompson a ball fake, and Lockus will be called for the foul. Thompson the ball fake got Lockus into the air. It'll be a floor foul. It's Lockus's third, team third. Wolverines will inbound, so now Vinik with 4, Naru 3, Lockus 3 for Chatham. Ulmer out to McCoy, right wing for Devlin. Devlin back up top to McCoy, 14 to shoot. Devlin left-hand dribble. Reversal left corner for Thompson. Thompson to McCoy, deep 3. McCoy, it is short. Rebound, pinballing around, they'll get Devlin for crashing into the back of Chenault. He took an awkward spill. Devlin, her third, so she and Sherrod now with 3 each on the Grove City side. Each team with 3 fouls. 6:27 to go in regulation. Grove City clinging to a 2-point lead. Vinik will bring it ahead, guarded baseline to baseline by Bethany Thompson. Vinik near side to Lockus, and now back up top to Vinik. Emily Vinik, making her second start of the season tonight, finds Naru. Naru to the right elbow. Kick it up top for Lockus. Lockus in the foul circle. Off to Stefanidis. Stefanidis left of the lane, up on the left hand, and it'll rattle around and drop. Stefanidis with 8. It's her first 2-pointer of the night. And we have a 42-all tie with 6 minutes to go. Thompson to Hazley. And a travel called on Hazley in the open floor. She looks confused, as does the Grove City bench. So it is Hudson returning on the dead ball, McCoy out, and Chatham a chance to take the lead. We are tied for the fourth time tonight. 42-42. Winner gets W&J Thursday in the semis. Phoenix will inbound ahead to Lacus. Now Chenault with it. Chenault on the near right wing. Move it up top to Naru. Phoenix left side. Phoenix with a ball fake. Phoenix drives through, up with her right hand, no good. Weak side rebound, Hazley for Grove City. Hazley over the timeline with it. Hazley to the three-point line, into the lane. Whips it inside for Ulmer, who fumbled it. It's loose. Poked out of there by Ulmer. Reversal up top. Hudson, three on the way. Rims out, no good. Hannah Chenault with another rebound for Chatham, her 8th of the night. Now here come the Cougars, looking to break the 42-all stalemate. Stephanitis into the paint, and a foul will be called on the Wolverines on Thompson, a reach-in. Thompson's second, team fourth. 5:10 to go in regulation. Barella back in for the Cougs. So a 1-4 low coming for Chatham. Venick out, Barella back in. Naru up top for Chenault off a screen. Chenault to the foul line. Pull up 14-footer for the lead, it's good. Chenault with 8, Chatham leads. 44-42. Chatham has battled back from an 11-point hole to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. We'll have our fourth quarter media timeout on the next dead ball. Hudson at the foul line out to Hazley. Back to Hudson, batted away by Stephanitis. Well, Stephanitis has been a real problem for the Wolverines off the bench in the second half. Couple of threes and a 2. Naru swinging left wing for Lacus. Lacus back to Naru. Naru driving it up with her right hand, no good. Ulmer the rebound for Grove City. Ahead to Hazley with 4:22 to go in regulation. For Hudson, Hudson spins for the left block, up, and they're going to call her for the travel. Jason Baker is beside himself. But Nicholas Lancaster makes the call. Grove City fans don't like it. And a timeout on the floor with 4:18 to go in regulation. 44-42, Chatham leads. Cougars will have the ball when we come back on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Mama, what does the chicken say?
Chicken. Oh, okay.
When the wolf?
Oh, a wolf. Ooh!
What about the tiny dog? Cat? Owl? Dolphin? What does the turkey say? Whale?
Whale sound.
Do the giraffe.
Giraffe, really? Oh, okay. Giraffe. Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit NHTSA.gov/
the right seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Lots of drama tonight in the PAC quarterfinals. Grove City women down 2 to Chatham. The Grove City men leading at Chatham 48-44 with 9:20 to go in the second half down in Pittsburgh. Chatham has the basketball. The inbound goes to Chenault. 2-point lead for Chatham, and the Cougars have the basketball. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. So glad you could join us. No doubt picking up a lot of other viewers from around the PAC as the 6 o'clock games have gone final. A lot of interested folks in Washington watching this tonight. W&J gets the winner Thursday. Chenault right of the lane, up and good with the right hand. 10 for Hannah Chenault. And it's 46-42. Chenault was 7 in the fourth quarter. She has 7 of the 12. Sherrod back in, finds Devlin. Back to Sherrod, ball knocked away. We're going to have a jump ball, and the arrow points towards Grove City. Grove City 1 of 4 from the field in the fourth quarter. Chatham 5 of 8. It's a 12-5 edge for the Cougars in the fourth quarter, and they have a 4-point lead. Hazley will inbound. Maybe not a must score yet, but getting pretty close for the Wolverines. Left corner to Thompson. Thompson to the block. Pivots, double team, finds Sherrod down the lane up with the right hand, and a blocking foul will be called. Strong move by Sherrod, and Madison Naru picks up number 4. It's also the team's 4th. Both teams are in the bonus the rest of the night. Foul on Madison Naru, her 4th. Team 4th. Meredith Sherrod shooting 2. So Sherrod to shoot 2. First one is good for Meredith Sherrod. 4 of 5 at the line tonight, 8 points for the Texan. 46-43. 3:38 to go in regulation. Free throw on the way, and it is good. 46-44 with 3:35 to go in regulation. Chatham 2 timeouts. Grove City with 3, and again, both teams are in the bonus. 4 fouls on each side. Lacus reverses left side for Stephanitis. Now to Barella off a screen. She's open. 3 line drive, no good. With the rebound grab by Naru. Naru up with the left hand and good. Madison Naru looking to keep her team alive. It's 48-44. 15 now for Naru. 11 in the second half. Paisley on the near side, tied up by Stephanitis. It'll be a jump ball. Jason Baker, his temperature is up. He says it's a tackle. He was upset about the travel before the media timeout. He was upset about that. Probably has some legitimacy to his gripe. But Chatham, most importantly, has a 4-point lead and the basketball. Naru to the right block. Doubled, finds Lacus left of the lane. Lacus scoop with the right hand, it's good. 50-44, Chatham. Lacus with 10. And the Wolverines are in the soup right now, down 6. Thompson out to Hazley, deflected, goes back to Thompson. Thompson finds Sherrod right of the lane. Sherrod at the foul line, jumper on the way. Rattles around and it popped out, no good. Was halfway down, wouldn't go, and Chenault with the rebound. Chenault throws it back to Naru. Naru beats the 10 count. Grove City has to get a stop here. There are no two ways about it. Lacus, give it on the left side now for Barella. Barella with it, back up top to Lacus. Lacus to the left block, up, and it is deflected by Sherrod. Rebound Thompson. Doors open for the Wolverines, 2:06 to go. Thompson to the block, and she is fouled by Stephanitis, who crashed into her. Thompson drew the contact. It is the 3rd on Stephanitis, the 5th in that quarter, and Thompson will shoot 2. Thompson matched a season high with 11 points all in the first half. She's not scored in the second half. First one is no good. Thompson now 11 of 17 at the line this year. 2:05 to go in regulation. Chatham has outscored Grove City 16-7 in the fourth quarter. Second one does go. 50-45. Full court pressure from Grove City. Chenault will bring it ahead, guarded by Devlin. Chatham still 2 timeouts left. Grove City 3, and the arrow points towards Grove City. Wolverines got 1 stop. They need another one. Naru with it, guarded by Hudson. Naru behind the back dribble, up top to Lacus. 11 to shoot. 1:43 to go in regulation. Chenault, jumper on the way. Good. A tough shot for Hannah Chenault. 7-point game, 52-45. Chenault 9 in the quarter. 12 for the game. 90 seconds to go in the fourth. Hazley around a Hudson screen. Hazley, right elbow. Finds Devlin left side. 3, Devlin on the way. Got it! All the Wolverines needed that. Devlin's first points of the night. 52-48. Naru with it. Chatham can take this below a minute. Naru guarded by Hudson. Ball knocked away. It goes into the backcourt. It's going to trickle all the way down to the baseline. It will be Chatham ball with 14 on the shot clock. 1:01 on the game clock. And it will be Naru to inbound. She cannot move. Hudson will guard her. Inbounded away by Thompson. And Chatham will try it again. But it is a 2-possession game. 13 on the shot clock, plenty of time for Chatham. Naru will get it into Barella. Barella in the backcourt with 8, now over the timeline. Throws it right side for Chenault. 5 to shoot. Chenault working on Devlin. 3 seconds. Chenault pulls up 3 on the way. It is off the rim, no good. Rebound Lockus for Chatham. Huge offensive rebound, and now a timeout taken by Chatham with 43.7 seconds to go. 30-second timeout taken by Chatham.
It is a 30-second timeout for the Cougars. They have 1 timeout remaining in regulation.
.7 seconds to go. Update on the men's game. Chatham is inched ahead 53-50 with 7:23 to go in that one. Both Grove City teams led for much of the night, but the tide has turned here once that clock turned past about 8:15 or so Eastern Standard Time. Chatham will inbound on the near side, 18 on the shot clock. Or actually, now they'll go far side, excuse me. And Naru to inbound. Hudson will guard her. Chatham still with 1 timeout left, a full. The inbound to Lockus. Lockus doubled. Lockus in trouble, and a foul will be called on the Wolverines. Jason Baker just spiked his clipboard in a manner that would make Rob Gronkowski happy. Fouls on Hudson. Her first, team 5th. So Lockus to shoot 2. Lockus 70% at the line on the season. First trip to the line tonight for her. 10 points for the senior from Norwin. That one is good, 53-48. Second one is up and good. 54-48. Grove City will take a timeout to advance the basketball. We'll take time as well on the Wolverine Sports Network.
You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that coffee stain until... Oh, really? You can't escape a lot of things in life, but you can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes captures 1 in 3 adults. There are usually no signs of prediabetes. In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song stuck in your head, but you can escape prediabetes. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Chenault, Naru, Lockus, Stephanitis, and Barella out there for Chatham. It'll be Devlin to inbound for Grove City on the near side. Hudson, Thompson, Paisley, Sherrod. Grove City needs a quick score, down 6 with 39 seconds to go. Stephanitis will guard the inbounder Devlin. Take a 3, but have to get something on the board. Instead, it's batted away by Lockus out of bounds, and that knocked off 1.2 seconds, so Devlin will try it again. This time closer to midcourt. Devlin looking, gets it to Sherrod. Sherrod on the left side. Sherrod pulls up left of the lane. Jumper good for Meredith Sherrod. 54-50. Sherrod hits the jumper. First field goal of the second half for her, and an immediate foul by Bethany Thompson, her third. It puts Barella on the line, 81% at the line. When you look at who do you want to foul for Chatham, the answer is nobody. That one rattles out, no good. Remains 54-50. 32 seconds to go in regulation. Barella up, hit that one. 55-50. And timeout, Grove City. or who took the timeout? 30-second timeout for Grove City, so the Wolverines can advance the ball.
Timeout, Grove City. It is a 30-second timeout. Each team has one timeout remaining.
So 55-50 with the Wolverines advancing the ball into the front court. Again, still a lot of time, 32 seconds. The three is there, shoot it, but the quick two also works. No changes in either lineup. And this time it's going to be Hazley to inbound on the near side. Perhaps you set up something for her coming back in. We'll see what the Wolverines do. Chatham will set up in its 2-3. Hazley looking, still looking. Finds Sherrod back near the midcourt logo. Sherrod puts it on the floor, shoves it off to Hazley. 26 seconds to go. For Hudson on the baseline, Hudson puts it up, reverse layup, no good. Rebound grabbed by Naru. Naru is fouled with 21.6 to go. The Wolverines got a pretty good shot, but it didn't go. And now Chatham a chance to extend the lead. Sherrod picks up the foul, her fourth.
Grove City foul guard Sherrod, her fourth. Madison Naru at the line.
So Naru will shoot two. 11 in the second half for her, 15 for the game. High score in the game. That one long, no good. So the door's still open for Grove City. Second one is on the way, and it is good. 56-50. And now Grove City will take its final timeout of regulation to advance the basketball.
Timeout, Grove City. 30 seconds.
21.6 seconds to go. Again, the quick two, you can still take it, but math and the clock not on the Grove City side right now. Again, special thanks to our stat crew here tonight, Carson Lucas and Alyssa Shaw doing an outstanding job. Our tech crew, Aubrey Shaw, Jake Kimmick, Tyler Grupax. Looks like a lot of great highlights clipped tonight on Grove City social media. But Wolverines need a few more highlights here in the last 21 seconds if they want to keep the season going. Hazley into Sherrod. Fakes the handoff. Sherrod, left wing. Sherrod, turnaround jumper. It is going to rattle out, no good. The rebound underneath, grabbed by Chatham. It is Hannah Chenault with it. Now Chenault has a chance to punch Chatham's ticket to the semifinals. Foul is on Reese Hazley. So Chenault to the line for the first time tonight. And if you're giving out, like in hockey, the three stars of the game, Hannah Chenault certainly will be announced at the end of this one. She hits that one, 57-50. No good. Rebound Hazley, but Grove City's down 7. Hazley over the timeline with it, behind the back dribble, 8 seconds to go. Hazley up top to Hudson, lost it, got it back. 3 deflected by Lockus, ball batted around. Devlin grabs it, layup at the horn, does not count. Chatham wins it. The Chatham Cougars rally to slip past Grove City tonight, 57-50. So your final tonight, 57-50. The score, there we go, 57-50. The final. Chatham rallies a 23-13 edge in the fourth quarter. It'll be round 3, W&J and Chatham coming up in Thursday night's semifinals. We'll come back with a recap on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone, our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. Check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
We are back here in the Grove City College Arena, where tonight the Grove City College women's basketball team, a fine season, a division-winning season, ends as Chatham rallies for a 57-50 victory. So it is Chatham moving on. Cougars are 18-7. They'll play W&J Thursday night in Washington, either at be 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, depending on how things shake out, whether the W&J men are at home or not. And they're up in the first half in their quarterfinal tonight. Grove City concludes the season 17-9. Wolverines led tonight by Bethany Thompson, a season-high 12 points. Meredith Sherrod with 11. As we look at the final stats here, the fourth quarter, really second half, Chatham was able to kind of warm up 14 of 28 from the field in the second half, 50%. 8 of 14 in the fourth quarter. Grove City 7 of 27 in the second half. Overall, Grove City shot 27% for the game, 17 of 63. Chatham 39%, 22 of 57. Wolverines were +7 on the glass, 44-37, 22 turnovers for Grove City. which led to 12 points. Grove City turned Chatham's 17 turnovers into 14 points. So the Wolverines, the turnover number was high, but Chatham was not able to convert it as much, or the turnovers into points as much. But it is Chatham getting the win 57-50. We mentioned Thompson 12, Sherrod 11, Reese Hazley with 8, Sarah Pfeiffer with 8, and then 3 each for Alexis Hudson, Kaylee Devlin, and Brooke McCoy, Emma Ulmer with 2. Kate Klein, Alexa McDowell did not score. On the Chatham side, Madison Naru scored 12 of her game-high 16 in the second half, 13 for Hannah Chenault. She had 10 in the fourth quarter. She was one of the big differences, certainly a big reason why Chatham is moving on. 13 in the second half for the game for her. Alyssa Lacus added a dozen. 8 for Hannah Stephanitis off the bench. 2 big threes in the third quarter when Grove City opened up an 11-point lead. But Stephanitis finishes with 8. Emily Vinik battled foul trouble all night, a 2 and a 3 for 5. Maria Barella with 3. Jordan Jensen and Erica Olszewski did not score. Chatham tonight, 17 twos, 5 threes, 8 of 12 at the line for 57 points. Grove City, 9 twos, 8 threes, 8 of 10 at the line for 50. It was 9-6 Chatham after 1, 24-20 Grove City at the half. Grove City a 14-4 run to close the first half. Bethany Thompson bombed in a 3 at the buzzer to give Grove City a 4-point lead. 37-34 Grove City after 3. But Chatham, 23-13, the edge over the final 10 minutes. And Chatham gets the win. A few other numbers of note. It was Reese Hazley with 5, let's go rebounds first. Meredith Sherrod with 9. Emma Ulmer with 8. Bethany Thompson, 7 for Grove City. Lacus and Chenault each with 10 rebounds for Chatham. Reese Hazley, 5 assists and 3 steals. Meredith Sherrod with 3 blocks. Kaylee Devlin, 3 assists. On the Chatham side, 7 assists tonight for Barella. Naru with 3 assists and 6 steals. Lacus blocked 3 shots. 57-50 is your final. The men's game is coming down the stretch. 1:39 to go in regulation, and Chatham's men have a 59-58 lead. You can go to the PAC Digital Network, catch the finish of that, see if the Wolverines can pull out that one on the road down in Pittsburgh. But that one's been back and forth throughout. 59-58, Chatham with the lead now. 61-58, 1:30 to go. So again, you can check that out there. Elsewhere, the PAC scoreboard. We told you W&J a winner tonight. And, of course, for whatever reason, the stats the final score is not uploading on the PAC scoreboard page, so we can lodge a complaint with Commissioner Onderko over that. It was W&J 80, Geneva 55, the final in that one. So W&J gets Chatham. The other semifinal, it'll be Bethany advancing 65-55 over Allegheny, and St. Vincent edges Westminster 61-57, avoiding a big upset. So St. Vincent will host Bethany. Of course, Bethany won at St. Vincent this year. W&J hosts Chatham. The South goes 4-0 tonight in the quarterfinal round. Men's games, let's see if we can pull up here. Westminster with a 75-70 lead on St. Vincent, 1:42 to go in that one. Winner of that gets Chatham or Grove City. If St. Vincent rallies and Grove City rallies, we'll have a game here Thursday night. Late first half, Franciscan and Allegheny are tied at 30 up in Meadville. Halftime, W&J leads Geneva 33-26. And with that, we will call it a night and perhaps a basketball season here on the Wolverines Sports Network. There's the outside chance we'll have one more here, but we'll have to see if the men can rally late. We want to thank, first off, our tech crew here tonight. We had Jake Kimmick and Aubrey Shaw upstairs, along with Tyler Grupak doing an outstanding job. Our stat crew here on Press Row, Carson Lucas, Alyssa Shaw, both new at the game, so to speak, this year, but they did fabulous. Thanks to them. Thanks to our facility manager, Kathy Jacobs. She's indicating that this may be her last basketball season, at least full basketball season. She's saying the R word, retirement. And we'd be happy for her, but sad to see her go. But Kathy Jacobs, who does all the scheduling for the building, staffing, etc., thanks to her, she will not be easily replaced whenever she does retire. Hopefully we can keep her around here another 5-10 years, but hope she doesn't hear that. But thanks to her. Thanks to Todd Gibson, our athletic director, a big supporter of everything we do broadcast-wise. Gives us a lot of latitude to do things how we best see fit. And thank you to him for not just that, but his entire leadership of the athletic department, what he does for Sports Info, his support of all of us. Thanks again to Vince DeStacy, our vice president for technology as well. This is Ryan Briggs saying thank you to everybody who tuned in all season long. A fun year, but unfortunately it ends tonight here in the quarterfinal round for the Grove City women. Ryan Briggs saying good night. Thanks for watching or listening for the final time, the 2025-26 season in women's basketball. You've been watching the Wolverines Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines. Thank you for tuning into the Wolverines Sports Network. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines.